Hardcore's the godfather of rap. Well, at least in St. John's, Newfoundland, at a stake in it back to 9-9. I was faking them jacks and making some tracks. The verbals used to hate, try to say it was whack. Cause I acted like a thug, trying to play like I'm black. Neil Conway had some shit to say about that. ECI, LSD used to play in the back.
Hello, my name is irrelevant, cause I am a criminal.
Plus deck, plus that started rocking some shows. Got the blue from pizza call from straight sparking that bro. What you know that we left Bannerman Park with a glow. Next rappers on the scene where homie smiles and J.
Like this made my day right now. I could, do nothing for the rest of my day and I would be happy,
I want to be a renowned artist, but I can't because I can't tell you who I am or else I'll be in trouble for it, If we could come down here and do something that takes time, that we're proud of, that we're happy with, that would do a lot for the community.
My name is Kim Windsor and I'm co-owner of Johnny Ruth and Living Planet. About 5 years ago, we created a legal wall to support graffiti artists. It just gives in particular young people, a space to be creative outdoors. This guy just approached us and all we have to do is give him permission slip. He gave us his concept and we think it's great and go for it.
We should be able to express ourselves the way we want. We should be able to put our time and effort and energy into something that we love and not be persecuted for it.
The game changed, that was little with lanes. A bunch of greedy promoters trying to get them some change. And a bunch of greedy rappers trying to get...
My name is Montgomery Hall, or also known as Monty. I'm a former graffiti artist, and I'd like to introduce you to the world of graffiti art. What you see here is called a one-letter bomb. It's actually just an outline. It's a quick tag. They run up, they use a can of paint. They do it like this, real quick, and they walk away. That's called a one-letter bomb. Right now you're looking at what's referred to as a tag. It's a writer's pen name. It's very elegant and absolutely beautiful. A masterpiece is a piece that's larger than life, bigger than the average artist, something that takes time and effort and a whole lot of dedication. As the artist, we don't see it as vandalism, we see it as art.
I think graffiti is just another form of vandalism. My name is Dennis O'Keefe and I am the Mayor of St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. The city policy is that as soon as possible where we have graffiti on a public building, on a city building or a property that the city is responsible for, that we clean it off right away. We urge private property owners, if they have graffiti on their property, to do the same thing.
Yeah, it is vandalism. But is that necessarily an appropriate word for art? You know what I mean?
I think it's a wonderful way for people who perhaps don't have a lot of money or they don't have a studio, but they want to express themselves, and providing they choose elegant places.
I think it's wonderful. It brightens up the city. They're expressing how they feel. A lot of it is very beautiful.
Some of them are just doing damage to people's property, and some of them are doing actually some nice artwork.
I actually think it's great if it's really art, as opposed to a lot of just tagging.
I think tagging's the shit. Everyone fucking tags. This city is growing. This city is boring as hell, okay? So this is gonna get worse for, business owners, for the government, because there's nothing to do here. So you gotta keep occupied,
My name is Tony Butt. I'm the owner of The Reluctant Chef, a small 30-seat restaurant in downtown St. John's. We've been tagged twice. What you see behind me, and we haven't gotten around to removing that yet. And we had our front window tagged. What we got behind us, I don't see that as art. I see it as destruction and cost to me. You try and appreciate where people are coming from, but when you got to dole out money to fix it, it becomes a little bit more frustrating than anything else.
I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I want to enjoy my life and feel like, you know, I've done something to better it for myself. And if that's considered vandalism, then that's what it is.
I don't appreciate the tagging on the front. We work too hard, and we're just like everyone else. It's not fair, and I would appreciate if they wouldn't do that. But we don't really get that because we're good supporters. So, you know, more businesses supported it, maybe you wouldn't get it so much.
My memories of hot summers in the city. Crazy jazz in its core where every lady's pretty. I see couples prancing, fellas romancing, ladies looking for a spot so they can go dancing.
When I first started out, there was no legal walls. I had nowhere to paint. I had no other choice but to paint on buildings. I learned to grow my craft to the point where I became a professional, respected artist, not just in the graffiti world, but as a true artist.
I think you'll find that even with legal walls, you'll have this tagging, this graffiti tagging take place anyhow. So I really don't know if that would work.
You know, you can put up legal walls and allow people to do it everywhere. You're just going to enhance the quality of graffiti. So you're not going to stop the shitty graffiti. The shitty graffiti is going to get better.
As long as some young guy's 15 years old and gets his hands on a can of spray paint, they're not going to stop him.
It's getting huge. The population is rising. When I was a kid, there might have been 10 dudes. Now there's likely that there's 30 guys that I know. Maybe 20 of them I have respect for, and there's probably 50 or 60 kids in town, you know, getting into this now. So it's not going anywhere.
For many of them, as they grow up, I guess to some degree, they'll get out of being graffiti artists. You get to do more with your life than paint telephone poles and paint public buildings and private structures. And over the long term, we'll continue to clean it off.
I know it is my dark side with whom I fight. I must search so deep for the remedy of life. If it's not found quick, I'm bound to lose my mind. My vision starts to fade as I feel them intertwined. Now is my chance as I have them ensnared. I must act so quick without him knowing I'm there. I grab on tight and cast him well out of my being. I regain my vision, I see the evil spirit fleeing. Look around, recognize my surroundings. I see my one love's eyes wide and her heart's pounding. I reassure her everything's okay, that the dark side is gone and the good have won this day. She breaks into tears of joy and rests upon my shoulder. But all I can think is, man, I'm so glad it's over. I wouldn't ever want to have to do it again, cause I know this day I was granted a second chance.